Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome once again to Civil Engineering Developers channel. This is your host Engineer Kashif. Today in this video we will discuss about the concrete cover, that why do we need to provide concrete cover and how much should be the minimum cover to reinforcing bars. Concrete cover means the minimum concealment required for a particular bar inside the concrete to meet certain design criteria or serviceability criteria is called concrete cover. First of all, let's discuss that why do we need to provide concrete cover to the reinforcing bars. The main purpose of providing concrete cover to reinforcing bars is to improve the structural integrity by at least meeting three main objectives. Number one, to have sufficient embedment inside concrete to avoid slippage of bars when the bars are stressed in composite action with concrete. Number second, to provide certain protection against weather exposure conditions. Number third, to provide thermal insulation to these bars against any possible fire. If your local code doesn't give sufficient details about how much concrete cover should be provided to these rebars, then the recommendations of American Concrete Institute may be adopted. The standard ACI 318 of the American Concrete Institute, which recommends the concrete covers for three exposure conditions. Number one, concrete which is cast against the ground and remains in permanent contact with the ground. This is category number first. Category number second is the concrete which is permanently exposed to weather conditions or remains in contact with the ground. Unlike the first one, the concrete in the second category, it is not cast against the ground. Number third, concrete which is neither exposed to weather nor remains in contact with the ground. These are the three categories for which we will discuss the concrete cover requirements for the reinforcing bars one by one. Let's discuss first the exposure category number one. In this type of concrete, the minimum requirement for rebars is 3 inches for all types of reinforcing members, or 75 millimeters. Since this concrete is cast directly against the ground and remains permanently in contact, so this is the maximum concrete cover which has been suggested by the ACI standards. In exposure category number 2, in which concrete is permanently exposed to weather conditions or remains in contact with the ground, the same standard recommends at least 2 inches or 50 millimeters clear cover to all rebars which are number 6 or greater in size, and 1.5 inches or 40 mm for smaller bars in this category. In exposure category number 3, where concrete is neither exposed to weather conditions nor remains in contact with the ground on permanent basis. In slabs, joists and walls, where the reinforcement size is number 3 or smaller, at least 3/4 of an inch of concrete cover or 20 mm should be adopted, and 1.5 inches or 40 mm for larger bars. Whereas in beams, columns, pedestals, and tension ties, a clear cover of 1.5 inches or 40 mm is required to the primary reinforcement, stirrups, hoops, and spirals. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel if you have not already subscribed. Press the bell icon to receive timely notifications for the uploaded videos. Also, please do share it with your friends and colleagues. Assalamu alaikum.